What more do we know about the conditions and the circumstances surrounding this very complex hostage release?
Actually, we know many things. We know that the deal, or the talks at least, started a little bit less than a month after Soumaïla Cissé kidnapping in April. And it took the path that it took, and something concrete was achieved in August. Beginning of August, they found a deal. The jihadis had demands, and the authorities accepted to apply to those demands, despite the coup that happened in between. We know that the same emissary had this talks in charge. Despite the coup, the junta kept the same emissary. And what we know too is that Sophie Pétronin profited from this dynamic of the liberation of Soumaïla Cissé. At the end of the process, knowing that the jihadis themselves, they wanted to fear since a while, knowing that the demands that what they demanded from France wasn't accepted. Even in December 2018, Al-Qaeda jihadis said we don't want to talk anymore with France. We don't want France to be the broker for any hostage liberation in the Sahel region, up to the point when I interviewed the head of the Hakim Shura Council, and I had a question very specifically about Sophie Pétronin, and he told me very clearly, we are willing to free her if our people are freed from Malian prisons. This means that they didn't even ask for a ransom at this moment.
Wassim, how much can we say that this breakthrough is long overdue?
I didn't understand. Sorry.
Can we say that the release of Sophie Pétronin is long overdue? Was there any delay?
Yes. Okay, I understand. There was a delay in the last part. Because it's happening since Saturday. Okay, we know that we had 3 liberations of prisoners from Bamako going up to the north and to the center. I had information from people on the ground telling me it's happening, from the jihadi side, from the people who were close to the people who were convoying the two hostages. Up to a point, the last 24 hours, we didn't know anything, which can be scary. But it also means that something very concrete is happening. Up to the point that we knew that many people opened their phones, we got to reach them, and you know that it was really happening a little bit like half an hour before the official announcement. So the transfer took a little bit of time, but I got to know after that the jihadis themselves demanded 3 days of delay in order to be capable of hiding the people that they wanted to hide, knowing that in this batch of people freed, there was a real minority of jihadis, 3 prominent jihadis, and the rest of them were people not really involved.
And what have the insurgents gained from this deal and from this break?
They have a huge political gain, because as I told you, most of the people that were freed weren't implicated in jihadi activity or terrorist activity. They were people from this region where we have an insurgency. So people getting water to the jihadis, people selling them phones, people selling them motorbikes, people that happened to be there when the army made the arrests. So this will be built upon politically by Al-Qaeda, which is really entrenched inside the population in northern Mali. So Iyad Ghali will be able to say, we freed those people. And I got to know also from people on the ground that festivities even started since 2 days. And this was also an indication that something serious was happening.
Okay, Wassim Nasr, thank you very much for that insight. Thank you very much.
Thank you.